3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Box to Row. I got to tell you, it's rare that when royalty, as a matter of fact, comes to Raleigh, that they come by the studio. But as a matter of fact, got to tell you, the champs are here today. And as a matter of fact, SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown, as a matter of fact, tonight at the Lenovo Center. Start time is 7:30 for tickets. Ticketmaster. Check out Ticketmaster. Limited tickets, as a matter of fact, on tonight. We are joined by the Irresistible Forces. Nia Jax, Lash legend, joining us right here on the program. Ladies, welcome to Raleigh and welcome to the program.
Hello. The champs are here. Yes, the Irresistible Forces are arrived. So,
hello. No, go ahead. Speak for us. I love it.
Yes, Lash Legend's here, and the one and only Nia Jax. And yes, we are your newest WWE Tag Team Champions. We're happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Let me start here because for you, Nia, it's your third Tag Team Championship,
yes.
Right? So, and you guys were elated when you won that championship. It's a big-time win just last month. What does it mean to you to once again be a tag team champion?
Well, it's always an honor to become a champion. Obviously, it's even a bigger honor to be sharing this with Lash Legend because I don't know if you know, there has never been a team as dominant as us.
That's right.
I mean, two big powerhouses tagging together. No women have ever seen this. And so this means a lot. And this is also Lash's very first title in the WWE. So it means a lot more.
It does.
Yeah, I was going to, because you were like really elated. Your first championship, you've had this meteoric rise. In WWE. Tell us what it meant for you or what it means for you.
Yeah, I mean, it really meant the world just being able to get this championship with Nia, somebody who brought me into the main roster, has just been so inviting and so helpful. So it just made it mean so much more. And, like you said, a meteoric rise. I got here officially in November and, we captured the titles in March. So, I mean, that was 5 months. And so I just am very appreciative and I'm having a good time. And I would not want anybody else to be alongside of the Nia Jax. So, yeah, we're just getting started.
An unlikely partnership in a lot of reasons, like a lot of the partnerships, right? Like you start off as adversaries and then you kind of come together and it just makes sense. Like
it does.
You said the best tag team of all. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, that probably. I mean, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
hello.
Yeah.
I'm not a in the moment, but I'm not gonna. You're right. You're right.
We are. Yes, we are.
Of course. Sort of with that being said, just talk about coming together as partners, adversaries at first, and then coming together now as partners. And now, to your point, 5 months later, you are the women's tag team champions.
Well, I had the wonderful opportunity to go down and face Lash in NXT. She was claiming she was the most dominant, and I was like, I've been seeing her. I've seen her since she started. She has been extremely dominant. She's one of the most athletic, strongest women we have on this roster. And so I wanted to go down there and get a little taste of what she was capable of, and I sure did. We tore the house down in NXT, and I just remember saying, like, you know what? I'd rather have her on my team than be against her. And then, fast forward to now.
Yeah. No, that was an amazing match. Just a nice rivalry that we had at the time. And yeah, she whooped my butt, but we were going back and forth. Yeah. It was just like such an iconic moment, and literally the two biggest girls in the entire WWE just going at it. And we're like, you know what? Let's just be together. I'm like, yes, that's the best idea I've ever heard. So here we are.
Absolutely. Friday Night SmackDown, as a matter of fact, taking place tonight at the Lenovo Center. Start time is 7:30, right here in Raleigh. Ticketmaster for your tickets. Limited tickets available, as a matter of fact, as the Irresistible Forces. Nia Jax, Lash Legend. Join us right here on Box to Row. For you, Nia, you've been doing this a little while. You've got the family history in wrestling. Just kind of talk about that a little bit and your continued growth and your continued rise in WWE.
Well, obviously, I'm blessed to be a part of an incredible, legacy of the Samoan dynasty. And I've also been really blessed to forge my own path within the dynasty. I came into this business hoping that I would just not be just, The Rock's cousin or the Roman's cousin, and I believe that I've forged my own path as being Nia Jax and, creating my own history and my own legacy, and I'm very proud and hopefully honoring my family along the way.
And then for you, Lash, a former college basketball player, WNBA player. As a matter of fact, your last year, you were at, was it Mississippi State your last year?
I was, and I captured the SEC championship.
Captured the championship, first team,
yes.
all SEC.
Yep, mm-hmm.
What do you think right now? Let me even pivot this way. Women's basketball, especially when you talk about the last 5 to 7 years, has really risen.
Yes.
You've got the tournament that's going on right now. Just kind of your thoughts and what you remembered about your days in terms of playing in the SEC and how basketball has helped you now in wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up doing many sports, but basketball was just something that just really felt like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. And I just felt like what I wanted to be in, the conference that I really wanted to be in was the SEC, because I just felt like all the strong, aggressive people are in there. I'm like, yeah, I want to be SEC. So both schools that I was at, I decided to do that. And my senior year, my last year of eligibility, I transferred to Mississippi State, got that SEC championship, and under Vic Schaefer, who is now the Texas coach. So I'm rooting for them for the NCAA tournament.
Okay.
And the Gamecocks are actually really good too. So it'll just be an interesting tournament. But all the footwork that I had and the aggressiveness, like me saying I'm the bougie bully is nothing new, because I feel like I've always carried that attitude, charisma, and aggressiveness in my basketball career. I actually still hold the NCAA tournament rebounding record at 27 rebounds. So you got to be a bully in the paint, to do that. So it just carried over to the ring. Yeah.
I love how she was like, I like the aggressive league. Can I please transfer to the aggressive league? That's my girl. I love that.
And you were a 1,000 point scorer, 1,000 rebounds. I know you had, but did you have 1,000 points also?
Absolutely, yeah. I was pushing way more than 1,000 actually.
One of the best athletes we have on the roster. Especially in the women's division. People don't, there's only the tip of the iceberg of what you're seeing of Lash Legend, and when she goes on to do her own singles title reign, you guys are going to see the capability of my girl.
I love this chemistry between you two guys, as a matter of fact. I got to tell you. The Irresistible Forces, as a matter of fact. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, joining us right here on the program. So, the Bella Twins, is that who you all are taking on tonight?
Yes, we are. Yes, we sure are taking on tonight.
So that's a newer kind of field. They're coming out of retirement. They are kind of coming out.
They were inducted into the Hall of Fame. So they're coming out.
They're coming out.
So what can we expect?
Ooh.
Well, this is their first time competing as a tag team in 8 years.
Yeah, I believe so. 8 years.
There wasn't even a tag team division when they were when they were full time.
Yeah.
And so now they're here and they're coming after our titles, which is hilarious. Whatever, Bella Twins. We'll see.
But they're legend.
No.
Now wait a minute.
Are.
Now I'm not going to. You said we're the best of all. I'm not going to dispute that. But the Bella Twins are legendary.
They are. You gotta give them credit.
You gotta give them credit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll never not give them credit. Okay, and you know what? Right. They took a good beating from us last week.
They're tough.
And they're still getting up today.
And they still want some more.
Exactly. So you know what? We give them all the credit, and this will be the first time they're going for the tag team championship. So it'll be interesting.
It will be. Yeah, that's very exciting, I'm sure, for them. To get a rub of the Irresistible Forces, but just the fact that this is their first time ever being able to compete for the tag team titles. I think tonight will be a really good night for all of us.
Yeah. Had Trick Williams on, your fiance, about a month ago to promote. He's going to be on the card tonight. Also, he said he runs the household. That's what I'm just saying. Now,
no, he didn't.
That's what he said. Now, I'm just.
No, he didn't. You know what? Where my phone at? Let me call him up right now. Okay.
Stephanie's PR. See, I'm an old school PR person. She's PR, right? But I'm just saying that's what he.
You know what? Let
said.
me call my phone up.
Is that true?
Trick.
You know what? Trick Willie, he is something else. I think he was turning up for you for a little bit. Okay. I will say he is the man in the house. But you know what? I'm the woman of the house. Okay.
He holds it down.
So we both got our roles and we have fun. So
he did tell me how you all got engaged, which I thought was absolutely
Yeah,
was
on
beautiful.
Thanksgiving. It was actually, he told me that it wasn't even supposed to happen in that moment, but just a quick little story that we hosted Thanksgiving. This was our first year hosting. And it was really exciting to bring our extended families together, not just our immediate families. And at least on my side, we always, say what we're thankful for before we eat, before we pray. And I was like, hey, can we just all do that together? Like, everybody in here, let's say what we're thankful for. Everybody just going down the line saying it, and it just felt like, oh, you could just feel all of the emotions like in the room. It was just such a beautiful moment. And so once my papa started speaking, he's very wise. He such a wise man. And whenever he talks, everybody listens. Like, everybody's head is going to turn, and you're just going to all eyes on him. And that's the type of person that he is. So when he started talking, everybody, waterworks. And he stepped to the room real quick. I thought he was going to grab me a tissue because I was, sniffling over there. And then he came back with the ring and proposed. We were like, oh my goodness. So it's a beautiful moment, very beautiful moment. Want it any other way. Like, I'm just super grateful. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we're preparing for our wedding, so it should be fun. Yes.
Absolutely. Last thought, we appreciate the time.
Thank
Being women of color, and you're seeing in WWE, like, a lot of people of color really coming up. What does that mean to you all, especially to be the tag team champs and to be women of color representing the WWE?
Well, I just feel like it's a beautiful thing for like the younger generation being able to look on TV and seeing like different shapes, sizes, colors, that be like, I can be that and I can do that one day. And it's always something, when I was watching, I never really saw anybody like me. So being able to like now women of all shapes and sizes and colors coming up, it's a beautiful thing because I have, a young niece coming up and she's like, she's aggressive and she loves to get physical. So, now she sees that her aunt has done it. And possibly she can do it too.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I feel like when I was like in junior high, middle school, like I actually saw it on TV, but not anybody that looked like me. And so, watching wrestling, it was just like, oh, this is really cool. But I never envisioned myself being able to do that. I didn't even know that was an option. And then as the years progressed, I'm like, oh my goodness, we have all these beautiful Black women who are just showing like dominance, not just being pretty, but they're killing it in the ring. And I'm like, man, I can actually do that. And so, it's just amazing how things are evolving and how we're really representing and showing up and showing out.
Absolutely. Any last words, whether it be for the Bella Twins or for the show tonight, which is going to be bananas? I know it is. Because it seems like every year, either SmackDown or Raw comes to Raleigh. It's a big place for wrestling. Any last words for you ladies?
Well, show up tonight. It's going to be a great match between the Irresistible Forces and the Bella Twins.
Yes, it is.
We'll see who comes out on top, which I'm not too worried about.
We already know who that's going to be.
The card will be stacked. We have Jelly Roll. He's being called out by Kit Wilson.
Ooh.
So we'll see where that goes. A little toxic masculinity. And then I believe Randy Orton's going to come and explain to us.
He's a hothead. He's showing up and showing out too.
Yeah, so you don't want to miss it. You
don't.
Definitely want to see this live because the energy is palpable when you're there at an arena.
Yeah.
No way you all are looking past the Bella Twins towards WrestleMania.
Oh, clearly. That is definitely where we're going. We're going straight to WrestleMania. We're going in as champions.
Okay, duh.
And we're coming out as champions.
Going in as champs,
well.
leaving out as champs.
Exactly.
Duh. WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
The Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax, Lash legend, joining us right here on Box to Row. Again, Friday Night SmackDown tonight at the Lenovo Center. Limited tickets. Visit Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets. It's a 7:30 showtime start. Ladies, we appreciate the time. Continued success in all you do.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
Appreciate it.
for having us.
Yes.
Can't wait to see you tonight.
And Lash Legend is the household
Yes, I am.
matriarch. So
Yes, I
Trick
am.
needs to watch out.
Yes, that's right. Tricky.
Trick.
Don't worry. He's going to get some. Don't worry. I got something for him when I see him.
We're going to chat with him later.
That's funny. Oh, that's great. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you.